All right, there's a new PowerPoint collection out today. Shock and awe. I'm surprised. Of course, I got a freebie for you. This one is called PowerPoint Pro, and it's from my good friends at Desafa Media. And just a couple of quick points here. They are a lovely matched set of slides, and I'll go ahead and put a link for you to check those out. They're beautiful design, of course. And we're going to not only show you how to modify your freebie file, but they also use a technique called THMX color files. So I thought I would introduce you to that concept real quick. And one of the other things I kind of like about them is that as opposed to some of these template packs that we get with all kinds of animation, almost to the point of overkill, and video inserts, and just so complex. These are very clean, very simple, but again very beautiful. So let me put a link to check those out for you, and let's jump over and take a look at how to modify this guy. Right, so I cherry picked a few of the slides. This uses a font that I also include with your download. And I tell you what, let me put the download link in so you can kind of grab that and then follow along. Unzip that guy, install the font, and this is kind of what we'll end up with. So I'll go ahead and preview this. Okay, so you notice it's nice and clean, interesting animation, nice big bold objects and stuff. I kind of like this one. This is called the comic slide deck. Again, it's a beautiful matched set of stuff, and you can go in and, of course, modify text and all that good stuff. That's no big deal. Let's just take a quick look and gander at what you might want to modify, which is, of course, the picture objects. So let's go open up the selection pane. You click on the picture here. You can go to Select, open the selection pane, and what we'll see is that it is a picture placeholder. And basically what that means is that to modify this, all we have to do is delete this. But very importantly, what you want to do first is note where it is in the layers of the selection pane. No matter what slide you want to modify, if you are changing a picture placeholder, you must know where it is in the selection pane. So this is just above the brush, second from the bottom. And I can tell I'm clicked on it. It's highlighted here. We press delete. And then click the icon and go find you a new picture. We'll try this one. Insert it. And then when you delete a picture placeholder, it puts it up at the top. So what we need to do is grab it and drag it back down. And that's pretty much it. That's all you got to do for that guy. And the same holds true with the rest of these. You'll notice here we have a couple of picture placeholders. Again, just remember where they are and replace them accordingly, modifying any text that you want as well. Right? So that's kind of the scoop. Not much monkeying around going on with that. So let's take a look at the animation pane real quick. And if we scroll down here, another thing that I like is you'll notice that there aren't really any exit animations. And one of the things that makes me nuts in these kinds of templates is the developers always bake in a bunch of flying exits and stuff like that, which makes it literally a nightmare to make the slides last longer. If you have no exit animations, here's what you get to do. If I want it to last longer, all you have to do, you don't have to mess with exit animations and retiming them and that nightmare. You just go to transitions, okay, and then over here you say I want it to transition after however many seconds you want it to stay on the screen. So you could change this to 20. And this will, finish its movement animations, but it's going to stay on screen and when you produce it out as a video for however long you want. Okay, so that's another really cool thing. And then Finally, it uses what are called THMX color files. And you might ask what that is. Well, as you might know, if you go to the Design tab, most of the time you can, look at different templates and things like that. A THMX color file is essentially when you go over to your variants here and hit the drop down, right? Has everyone maybe seen this before? Colors, right? And you have all the standard office colors and things like that. But you also have these custom ones if you want to create your own color palettes. So what these guys have done is they have created specific color palettes, and I'll show you how those work in just a second. But when I apply one, watch what happens to all of the slides here. In fact, let's get us a little bigger view here. And let's go to colors, and let's choose one called Aqua Team Light. And it changes all of the objects, right, into a lovely designed color palette. Okay, and this thing comes with a bunch of them. So how do you use them? That's kind of the secret sauce here. So when you download the product, you get these THMX color files. They come in both light and dark versions. Let's open up the light ones here. And what you notice is that a color file is part of the things that PowerPoint looks at as far as a theme, right? So in other words, these guys went in and they created, if we go to colors again, customized colors, custom colors. So you can customize all these things, but you know what? If you're not a designer, you might not end up with the best combinations. Oh! Right? So that's kind of where this comes in handy. So they created all of these different files, and the way they work in PowerPoint is they are basically just XML files, extended markup language files. And just for giggles, let's open one up. And it's a whole bunch of ugly code stuff. Well, we don't want any of that. We don't want to do any of that. But what we do want to do is get these kind of installed on our system. So the way you do that, it's kind of a process. If you just open this template up, you're only going to have your regular Office stuff. But here's basically what we do to get these custom ones up here. You have to open up your Windows folder where these files live. And it's in this kind of directory here. And if you've ever tried to find your software settings or folders on Windows, you know what a nightmare that is, right? You can never just navigate to the thing. So let me give you a shortcut here. What you want to do is you want to go here. I'm going to put this text string in the chat box for you. You want to grab that little string there and put that into a Windows browser. Put that into your Windows browser. And that's going to take you to this directory where all this template junk lives. So open up the theme colors, right? And then put these color files in there. But all you have to do is just drag these, and I copy. So I right click, copy into this folder, and it actually will kind of update it pretty much in real time in PowerPoint. So you don't have to close PowerPoint and restart or anything like that. Now if I go to colors, boom, we now have the orange team option. And again, they're just beautifully designed. You can check out all those on the page here. Just excellent stuff. I like it. So we got those for you. Enjoy your freebie. Leave your questions and comments. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time.